Countdown rated 15. When a nurse downloads an app onto her smartphone that claims to predict in a digital countdown manner when a person is going to die, the countdown reveals she's only 3 days to live. So with time now ticking away and the countdown to her fate or supposed fate, panic starts to set in, with her now trying to find a way to stop the countdown. Okay. So going in to see this movie, I was extremely well aware of the vicious, savage slating it's getting by critics. So naturally enough, I had dire expectations of this, expecting it to be as bad as, say, Slender Man or the horrendous, diabolical, scary stories to tell in the dark from a few months back. And I was actually extremely pleasantly surprised. Now, was I surprised that this movie wasn't as bad as I was expecting to be? Or was I pleasantly surprised with this movie overall? A bit of both, really. Now, this movie isn't perfect, but I think that the vicious attack critics launched on this movie is totally unfair, to be honest. I mean, come on. Critics are obviously totally unaware of the minuscule $6.5 million budget attached to this movie, and taking that minuscule budget into consideration, overall this movie is actually quite good, extremely intriguing from start to finish. This movie hints that it's going to go in a Final Destination / The Ring sort of direction, but I was well pleased that it ended up having an original premise of its own. Everything is explained to us, the viewers, in this movie, and I mean spoon-fed, so we know exactly what's happening, why it's happening all the way through. So any critic who says that this movie is a shambles and unclear of what was going on is guilty of sheer deliberate ignorance, to be honest. I really did enjoy this movie for what it was, and I had an intriguing blast all the way through. Now, this movie did crave like a bigger budget of about $2 million more, but the special effects were just absolutely perfect. And I think the special effects were practical, but they were just extremely scary and just right, and not overdone. The acting from the main actress, pardon my laziness for not googling anyone's name in this, is only just about tepid, but she does slightly improve as the movie goes on. An incredible standout from the younger sister, who acting wise is just outstanding. Again, I just think it's unfair the vicious slating this movie has accumulated is going to deter people from seeing it and having a great time. And the audience this movie is targeting is towards teenagers who will love this. Now, this movie isn't perfect, fair enough, but it most certainly is worthy of being shown on DVD at a teenager's next Halloween party for sure. And I would say that this movie is most definitely worth the price of a matinee ticket. 7 out of 10.